Okay, so we're going to be doing a quick stretch that you guys could do at home to help yourselves. So the first thing that you want to do that we always start with is going to be some conditioning to warm up your body. So we usually start with like 25 jumping jacks, which would, be like that. Then we could do like jump squats, which you basically jump twice and then squat, and you want to make sure that you're keeping your back nice and straight and you're going straight down like that. So like every time you go down would be one. Then another one you could do is like when you jump twice and then land in like a lunge, and that'd be one, but you have to do one on each leg, so you're doing 10 of each leg. Then you can do some crunches, so like we do 10, so you can be like down, and you're basically just gonna do crunches like this, and you're gonna go cross, do the other cross, do center, and then butterfly. You can do planks with step outs or anything like that, which step outs would be like that. Mountain climbers would be like going like this, anything like that, just to warm up your body. And then you'd go into stretch, so you can go like this. To make sure you're getting that nice stretch here, you want to hold each thing for like 10-15 seconds. And you can do your arch your back, and then flat back. Then you can do nose to knee.
Make sure your feet are in second.
Yeah, you want to make sure that which mine just shifted, but you want to make sure that you're keeping this position this whole time. Then you can like reach to the middle, come up, do the other side, all that. Make sure you're holding it all for like 10-15 seconds.
You can hug your legs.
Yeah, you can do that and take some plies with it. So you're just gonna go like this and take some nice deep plies. And then once you do all that, then you can get into like doing your splits. So basically you're gonna start out, you're gonna go into your deep lunge, and you wanna make sure that you're keeping your hips nice and squared, and this knee isn't passing the toe. So it should be a 90-degree angle with your knee. You wanna make sure that your back leg is nice and stretched, and you're keeping your body over your leg, not like this, because then you're not stretching as good. Then you want to hold that again like 10-15 seconds. Then you're going to pull back, and you're going to go into like this high like V, and you're going to be as close to your leg as possible. And if you really want a bigger stretch, you can flex that front foot like this. Once you go from there, then you can go back into your lunge, and you're going to slide back, still keeping that back leg straight. You're going to try to straighten your front leg, and you want to make sure that you're lifting yourself up. Even if you have your full split, the goal is to keep yourself lifted up. So you want to keep your hips squared. This front knee has to be facing up, and your leg has to be nice and pointed. In these lifted splits, you also have the option to do a really hard flex. So your leg would just be like that, like this, okay? This leg, you want to keep it, make sure that you're not sickling your ankle like this. It has to be nice and straight with your line of your leg. And then once you're done with that, you slowly go back into your split fully. And again, you have your legs nice and square. Your hips should be facing forward. Your knee, this one should be up, this one should be facing down. Both feet at this point have to be pointed. Then you can hold this for like 10 seconds. Then you're gonna lay out either like this or like this, but with your head facing up, so like that. Then you're gonna go nose to knee like this, or you can reach for your toes as well with it. And then once you hold all of those for like at least 10 seconds, then you can go chest to the ground and close. Then you're gonna stretch your back out like this. You can bring up your legs to get that nice stretch and tilt your head back. And then you're gonna do that as well for the other leg.
And then you can work on some arm stretches, which is just basics, where you cross one to the other, hold across, hold it for 10 seconds, then you can switch. And then you can do one behind the shoulder, grab your elbow with your other hand, and try to reach your back. Same with the other. A little bit forward, and a little bit backward. Make sure to roll out your wrists, especially if you're one of my flag girlies. Roll out your ankles if you're one of my dancer girlies. and start it with good energy.
Yeah, and then also make sure you're stretching your hips. There's a lot of hip problems on the team, so you want to go like that and like stretch it all out. And then also, I forgot, there's another split that you can do. So basically, you're gonna go into something that we call frogs. So you're gonna keep your hips above your knees, and you're just gonna slide down like this, and then your body's gonna lean forward, and you're gonna go onto your elbows or your chest if you feel that you're like low enough to do that. You could also go into a butterfly, which is when your hips are fully on the ground and you touch your feet together, and the goal is to get flat on the ground, but you're not going to be there obviously. Then once you get into that stretch and you feel nice and stretched, you can go straight into that split. So you want to keep your legs aligned with your hips, and you're just going to slide all the way down. If you're like this, you should be all the way down here.
And if you're like this, you should be up here. Make sure your feet are turned out.
You could also go to your elbows if you feel that you're just not far enough to go all the way down. And yeah, you could also do these stretches that I did in a straddle, which would be like this, but you have to make sure that you keep both your hips on the ground and your knees facing up.
If you're looking to stretch a little bit of your hamstrings and your quads, you can do something we call the Z-sit. So you sit into the Z and you lean backward, and then you can switch to the other side, lean backward. You should feel the stretch right here.
So yeah.